Okay, so today we're going to be combining like terms, and your homework is also just the front today. So if you forget, you can watch this video and know that it's just the front for homework. Alright, so we're going to do 10, 29, 24, and we're going to combine like terms. What does that mean? Combine like terms. Does anybody know what that means? Okay, so yesterday we learned about the distributive property, which comes into play for combining like terms at times. So that's a Y. It looks like a G. So what would be our answer after we distribute here? What would be your answer?
What's that? Last one, is that a
4.
Okay.
Thank you. That's a Y, but it's fine. 18Y plus 24, right? So that's what we learned yesterday. So now, what if I take this and make it harder? So I take what I just gave you, and go again, and I add a little extra.
Wait, is that Y or G?
Yeah, it's whatever letter you want. It's, thank you, Lucero. Thank you. All right. So what does this already give us? This already gives us 18y or g plus 24. Now I have the 2y and the 3. So now what? Yeah.
Isn't that the answer? You can't add, or no, you can't add the variables.
Well, are they the same variable?
21.
Yes. So they're the same variable, the same letter. So if it is the same variable, same letter, we can combine them. So what is 18y? So we can put, we like to circle, square, triangle. So I'm going to put this and this together. Notice how I circled the operation. I know I just circled addition even though we're not supposed to. So what is 18y plus 2y? 20y. And then I underline whatever left over. The 24 plus this 3. What's 24 plus 3? 27. Can I add these two? No, because they don't have a variable, or they do have a variable. So our final answer is 20y plus 27. This is combining like terms. Combine what is alike. It's not very hard. It's not a lot of work, but it's just, it's easy. Very easy. In my opinion.
Please don't give us
All right. Okay, stop. 3 parentheses 2m plus 5 plus 10 plus m.
It's all parentheses.
What number am I going to distribute?
The
3. So I'm going to distribute the 3 first. What is that sound?
What do you hear? Are you sure it's not just the pencils?
No, that's my favorite sound. Pencil's working. It's like a rattle. Do you hear it?
Oh, that? Oh, wait.
Yo! It became louder.
Yeah, we can.
It's like, oh, they hear us, so let's become louder. Maybe it's in the, I hope it's not in the AC.
No, I hear it that way. What if it's in the car? I hear it that way next to your desk.
Like a like a metal on metal.
I got 9 M.
Sammy, the 1 M is basically 1 M. So you have to add the 1 and 6. There's another M at the end. So why didn't you add that?
Oh, I forgot. So you only distribute 7 M plus 25.
All right. So, did you guys get 6M plus 15? Right?
Yeah.
Then you got up to 10, and then you do have an M, which is basically, if it's an M, there's an invisible 1 in front of it. 6M plus 1M is equal to 7M, and 15 plus 20 is, plus 10 is 25, so our final answer is 7M plus 25. All right, try this one on your own. 8W plus 5 times 2W plus X plus, whoops. Mm-hmm. 8W plus 5 times the quantity of 2W plus X parentheses plus X. This is a mistake.
Oh, okay.
But I need more whiteout. Don't it? It's white. It's done. Yeah. Throw it away. Somewhere.
No, that's not the answer. But you distribute the 5 inside the parentheses.
What's your answer?
8W plus 6X.
How many X's?
6.
6.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see the other X.
Oh, told you. What? Because you only distribute inside the parentheses. No.
Oh, I didn't see that. Why'd you do your X so fancy?
Because I'm a fancy person.
Fancy.
You did it like how Alex does it.
Technically, your variables are supposed to be kind of cursive. Because we're fancy. Not people are fancy.
How do you do kind of?
All right. Okay. Level 3000.
No, I need to see.
I didn't do anything. I just wrote the answer.
How do you make your...
I didn't show any work because you're technically supposed to do it on your own.
Oh, I've seen it and it looks like...
So you just do kind of.
I guess. You should do 40 minutes.
5G. Yes. No. I said G. 5G network? No.
Stop. Everybody stop.
Okay, sorry.
Isn't it? Huh.
What are we doing?
No, that's not how it works.
Thank you, Anna, for realizing how. Oh.
What? I think I got it.
Sigma?
Wait.
Get up. Good job. Wow, this is very easy.
All right. So if I distribute, I get 18w minus 12x minus x plus negative 7w. Right? So I'm going to put these two together. What's negative 7w plus 18w?
11W.
So we got 11w here. Now here, this totally makes me very upset. Look at my eyebrows. Very upset. So what is negative 12x minus x?
11x. Negative 13.
You guys got it?
What? I got it.
So keep, change,
Also, negative 13.
what's invisible in front of the x? 1, so it's technically a negative 1. These two are negative, so you're going to add and keep. So this gives you negative 13x. So this would be plus negative 13x.
I think I like this. I think this is my favorite. I forgot to do keep change opposite.
Yes.
I keep on forgetting
Question?
that I don't want
Is it true that, like, if you're not good at algebra, then you'll be better at
I was 5 off.
So Mr. Armstrong says.
It's because Ben Vincent told me that. I like that.
Geometry is very different than your traditional math. You'll do more algebra than you'll do geometry. And algebra goes, it's sprinkled into geometry, but geometry is extremely, very different. Very different. But it's a very different way of doing math. So yeah, some kids who are really good at math struggle a little bit, not like struggle, but they struggle with like, wait, this is a different way of thinking. Like I've been really good in math my whole life, and then I take geometry and I'm like, wait, what? For like a second. And then your brain kind of adapts to it and you're like, okay, cool. Some people really, like Mr. Armstrong said, like I didn't like math until I hit geometry and then I understood math. Like he got it. So some people really like geometry. Yeah, so you never know. You're going to hit geometry in a couple minutes. All right, a couple of years. Some of you will be taking geometry your freshman year.
Do you like geometry? Is normal math your favorite? Is geometry?
I like them both. I do like algebra a little bit more because, you know, you're solving for that x.
What is geometry?
More of studying the figures, shapes, and whatnot. You'll do geometry with me. Okay, what's up with this? What are we distributing? Because it's on your homework.
Negative.
A negative. So we're distributing negative. What are we multiplying by? A negative 1. So when we distribute, it's like you're distributing a negative 1 times 5x plus a negative 1 times 7, okay? So when you have that negative outside and you don't have any number there, it's like an invisible 1. It's like you're distributing a negative 1. Negative 1 candy to everybody. Yeah, it's basically, when you see this, some of your math teachers will teach you, oh, just do the opposite of whatever's inside. Just do the opposite. So what is our final answer?
Negative 5x plus negative 6.
Good. And then your high school teacher will teach you how to rewrite this, but I am not. We're just going to leave it like that. Lesson learned from yesterday. I think you guys are doing too much all at once. And we need to just slow it down. Just slow it down. All right, let's see. What if I give you negative 8r minus parentheses 3r minus 4 plus 2. Oof, 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 oof. I can't wait for your answer. Welcome to Honors Math.
I'm confused. Why do you want our answer so badly?
So the negative and minus cancel each other out, so technically plus positive, right?
Well, start with distributed property, which I just showed you on the example before. So ignore everything and do the exact same thing we did here.
Wait, never mind. My brain is not reading. Real.
What the heck goes here?
The sigma?
I think I got it. I think.
Right, bro.
All right. Are we done?
No.
Wait, how do
Okay.
you get a negative?
I'll start with this.
They cancel each other out. The negative, both negatives cancel.
Well, you need operation signs.
Isn't a negative. 3R isn't a negative.
Which one? The one
If you
in.
want distributed property, it will be.
Yeah, it is a negative.
Yeah, it turns into a negative, and then the
What did we turn this into?
subtraction turns into a Look,
Times?
Here, she's talking about, so when
When you distribute this,
Mm-hmm.
then there's no sign between this and this,
Oh, okay.
is what she's talking about.
Got it. When she drops it, drop
Yeah.
it down.
Yeah.
Drop it down.
Hold on.
All right.
I think mine's wrong though.
All right. Let's first. Let me see. Let's first ignore everything and the distributed property, right? Because there might be an issue here before we deal with the other stuff. So let's just do this right here. Let's just focus on this. Okay. And everybody focus, because no one knows who they got right or wrong. And even if you match with someone else in the class, you might both have made the same mistake or you both were right. Let's focus. Everybody focus. So we're distributing here. We got -1 times 3R minus -1 times 4, right? So this gives you -3R minus a -4, right? Now, before we move on, can we clean this up a little? Yes. So how do we clean this up?
Plus +4.
Keep, change, opposite. So does everybody have that? Okay. Now we're going to drop it down, right? Now the question is over here, if I drop this down, I only have this, right? So valid question of what operation is here, right? Because technically this is a -3R, right? This minus turned into a -1. So what operation goes here? Addition. Addition. Because this now disappeared into this. This turned into this. If I put a minus, there should have been another minus here. Because technically, this is going to sound confusing. This is not a minus. It's technically a -1. So down here, even though it was never here, it's an addition. I can see where that can be confusing. All right, anybody change their answers? Stay with their answers. What's our final answer now knowing this?
I was right too.
The
Good.
fact that my answer before was correct was that I changed it to -5. Me too.
It's okay. Well, we don't know. We feel like, oh, I missed something, or I did something wrong, and we go back and we change it, and that's fine.
So I erased the whole thing.
All right, you'll be doing a lot of these in high school. Too bad.
Oh,
All right.